Oh, hey there, guys. Marina, hey. Just kitchen at the summer house. The river in the daytime, sauna in the evening, and enjoying food all day long. All set. All right, shall we begin? Guys, chop the firewood and heat up the barbecue. We're gonna grill some food. Prepare your skewers and grates. It's gonna get real hot. Summer's a time for summer houses, which is why I decided to use the opportunity and show you a couple of cool recipes for a brazier and an open fire. Shish kebab is not the only thing that you can cook at in the country. There are plenty of options. One of them is a whole dish of grilled burgers, and these will be the most delicious burgers in your life. Burgers! I am the Burger King! I can tell you for sure. That's right, got it? I have a bowl of minced meat. The key part of any burger is the patty. The thicker, juicier, and tastier it is, the more delicious your burger will be. Obviously, the patty has got to be made of beef. A classic recipe. I've got minced beef from the store, and this stuff's perfectly fine. I decided to show you this instead of making my own like others do. Meat from the store is the perfect balance between meat and fat, which makes it juicy. I decided to show you how to make burgers from meat bought in a regular store. I chose this mince here by following a specific principle. See these little white spots? This is fat, and I know that meat is rather fatty, which is totally okay for me because the fattier the meat is, the more delicious the burger you'll get. That's the law. Now you gotta give it a good knead, but first, a couple pinches of salt, here just a little, and also fresh ground pepper. Just these two. No other ingredients are required here. You know what? Cooking burgers outside at an open fire is really cool. You can make burgers and everyone's loving life. Your friends, your family, they're having a blast. They're also easy to cook. Everyone expects you or someone else to make shish kebab or chicken. Nothing special. It tastes good, but it's nothing special. But if you show off your burgers, that's gonna be a game changer. There you go. Just your ground meat, bring everything else, knead it, grill, and that's it. And you know what? It cooks even faster than shish kebab, and that's the joy of it. There you go. I'm giving it a good knead. You don't have to oversalt it. A real burger, it has to be like juicy and delicious in the first place. Yeah, as for salt, you can always add as much as you need during your prep. All right, that's our meat. We're done kneading. I've got hot charcoals over here. They've reached the right temperature. I mean, they're hot, looking awesome, and gray, just the way they need to be. This is a grate. We're gonna grill the burgers on it. That is, the burger patties. The grate is the most convenient thing for it. You see, it's just like a frying surface. We're gonna flip the patties from one side to the other and back, and meanwhile, they're gonna absorb the smoke and turn out delicious, flavorsome, and just right. First of all, we gotta cover the grate with oil, and you can just use a napkin, add a little oil to it, and just run it over the grate. A little. Just don't burn yourself. It's hot. Keep in mind that I don't have any flame over here. On a flame, the meat would just burn. All we need is a layer of well-heated charcoals. I'll even toss them around a little and make an even layer so they're not too hot. That's it. Now, the charcoals are prepared the same way as for shish kebab. Okay, the grate is greased. Let's put it over the coals. Now, the patty. Give it a good smack to even that thickness. Shape it into a ball just like this, and then give it a press. If you can make a thick patty, go ahead and do it. It's gonna be even better that way. Yeah, we press the patty. You see, it's a medium thickness, not too beefy. Patties have a tendency to shrink while being cooked because, well, you let the juice and fat escape. But if you can actually make a thicker patty, you definitely have to make a thicker one. It's gonna have more juice. And over the grate it goes. That's the first one. Oh, look at that beauty. Wonderful. We press the next one. Who's jumping about on my head here? Are there flowers falling or flies buzzing about? No idea. Petals? Oh, it looks so good. Okay, another patty goes on. We press it down and place it to the side. So in the end, I've got 4 large patties. While they're grilling, I'll deal with the next ingredients. The classic way to make a burger is with salad leaves. Any will do. I've got lettuce because it's crunchy and sweet, just as I like it. Fresh tomatoes, definitely pickles, just like these guys, sweet and sour with a slight kick. Red onion, here, and of course, burger buns. Burger buns are available in any store, so you can buy a block of ground meat, a pack of burger buns, make burgers with your own hands, and everyone will be thrilled. Oh, it's raining, sweet. Okay, we slice the buns into 2 parts. The easiest way is to use a serrated knife like this one, just like this. There. That one's sliced. Watch carefully and avoid making too thick a bottom slice or too thin a top slice. I mean, it'll vary, but the key here is balance. You need to make your cut somewhere in the middle, just like this. Okay, the buns are sliced. Let them wait for their moment of truth. Now the veggies. Let's start with tomato. We have to slice into thin rings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2 slices for each burger. That's it. Boom. And now for the pickles. You know, I'm actually a burger expert. I traveled across many U.S. states to discover how burgers are made there. I tried all kinds. But the main thing I learned is that if the patty is good, if you're using a proper bun there, then basically you can go without all the other stuff. It still tastes good. Yeah, Americans sometimes cook this way, and those guys, you know, they're the burger experts. Now for the salad leaves. You can use lettuce, Chinese cabbage, or any other leafy vegetable you like. I like something like this. Just cut it into 4 pieces and shred them into smaller leaves. And that's it. That's your base. It's going to crunch and make the burger delicious. The next ingredient is red onion. Some dislike it, especially girls. But burgers have to include red onion. And to make it melt in your mouth, I recommend you cut it as thin as possible, like this. It's going to be sweet and crunchy, which will add flavor to the burger. All right, it's time to flip the patties. Look, use a spatula like this. Flip it over. You see, the easiest way to do it is with a spatula. Great patty spatula. You won't manage without one. There's no way to do it with tongs. That's it. Aha! Look how it's blazing. That is true barbecue style. Look what's going on here. The patties are grilling. Okay, that's it. A bit of excitement's fine, guys, but let's cool it for now, all right? Right. And yeah, you know what? Don't be afraid of overdoing or burning something. Patties are juicy, and that's the thing. Let them sit and toast a little. They'll be even tastier. And now the buns, we have to toast them on each side because the burgers are juicy. And in order to save the buns from getting too moist, we use this technique. Just take the bun and put it on the grate. It has to dry a little. I mean, so it dries out a little and then absorbs the sauce easily without getting excessively moist, you see? In burger joints, buns are often greased with melted butter. But when you cook over the charcoals and you've got a hefty, juicy patty, it's not really necessary. So you dry one after another. If you have a bigger grate, you can cook a big batch of burgers at once. In fact, you can cook a whole 8 burgers at once. You've got everything you need. It'll be great. Okay, here it is. It's dried out a little, ready to use. It's even steaming. That's one. Now we have to dry the remaining buns the same way. I remember we were driving, looking for the top burger joints with a special ratings list. We traveled from one burger house to another, and you know, turns out Americans like softer burgers, like at McDonald's. I mean, really soft. Yeah. And there were also these craft burger houses where they'd use some plain ugly patty and random stuff from jars. You're free to take all the pickles and cucumbers and peppers and anything else for a side. And then police cars would stop by the restaurant and officers would come in. It's the real deal. It's cool, actually, like watching a Hollywood movie, being part of the plot, trying it out with your own hands, you might say. Okay, next one, right. I'm going to show you a little trick how to check a patty. You can just press on it, okay? See here? There's transparent juice coming out. Yeah, this one's still a little pink. If you've got good meat and you're confident of the quality, you can eat it pink as well because it's delicious. But you know, some famous brands now sell patties in stores that you can eat undercooked and not worry. So if you know a trustworthy farmer, have your own high-quality beef, you know where it's from, you're sure of it, don't overcook the patties. Leave them with the pink juice. That is the key to making juicy burgers. For real. But if you're not sure how good your beef is, well, okay then. You'll just have to cook it until it's well done or whatever. All right, I have an idea. I'm going to show you a classic burger, a barbecue burger as it's called. Yeah. And also an extra one, a delicious gourmet burger. Eyes on me. So for a classic burger, I'm going to show you a sauce. You know what it's called? Ketchup. Know what it is? It's just ketchup and mayonnaise. Yep, easy as pie. I have a bowl here. And then I just take some ketchup This one's got a smoked barbecue flavor. We have enough smoke here, but a little more is okay. Mix it with a small amount of mayonnaise. Some ask for more mayonnaise, others ask for more ketchup, but you can't please everyone. But when you make this sauce here with about 50-50 of each, it becomes light, tasty, a bit sour, and has a beautiful color. So this is how the sauce turned out. If you like it spicy, you can add a spoon of mustard, Dijon or a grain one. It's gonna taste good too. The classic burger sauce is ready. Now let's get to the gourmet version. On my way here, I saw a small shop on the corner, so I went in and saw that they were selling different cheeses, similar to Italian ones, but made right here on a farm. So I thought it'd be awesome to show you a special gourmet burger. Anyway, I bought a jar of Cowberry Jam and a piece of cheese. It's called Taleggio, similar to the well-known brie or camembert. So I know that my burgers are good too, but there's a kind of burger that everyone likes with a slice of brie and caramelized onion. It raises the burger to a higher gourmet level and gives it a sweet, sour, cheesy flavor. It's really cool. I decided to show you an option with this cheese as well. Let's make a couple slices real quick. Okay, so I'll take this cheese and make 2 burgers barbecue style, and then 2 more with Taleggio. 1, 2, 3. There we are. Now look what we are going to do next. At the very end, well, almost at the very end, we have to take this cheese, heat it up, and let it melt a little. We just take the slices and rest them on a patty like this. 1, 2. And do the same thing again. 1 slice, a second, and a third. Now the high temperature will make it melt slightly, and I'll cover the other patty with regular cheese. I'm sure you know it. You can take cheddar or any other kind that you like. What I have today is just regular processed cheese because it's perfect for cooking outside. Okay, the cheese is melting, so let's start building the burgers. First off, the classic barbecue. Spread the sauce at the bottom, but not too much. Patties are juicy anyway. Okay, next step, spread it here. Oh, it happens. I recommend adding a bit of sauce to the top as well. See, the bun is dry. Once it gets dry, it instantly absorbs the sauce and the juice of the patty too. And thanks to the roasting technique, firstly, you see that it's caramelized. Now it's sweet, tasty, a whole different flavor, not just a pale bun, trust me. It will also contain the excess moisture. Next up, as for the brie, I'm not going to add this sauce, I'll leave it as it is. Now let's put on the tomatoes, 2 slices here and 2 more there. Boom, boom. Then a leaf of lettuce, crunchy, beautiful, fresh, green. I'll put lettuce on the other burger too, but I won't cover it with sauce because I've got a different kind of cheese here. I want to taste its flavor without any overlap. I'll also throw on tomato. 1 patty can go here, another one right here. Now these patties are small, but thick and juicy. Next one, this guy can go here. Ah, gorgeous. The cheese is getting really soft, just perfect. The next patty goes over here. For the barbecue burgers, we're going to place pickles on top. Boom, boom, boom. Then a red onion on top of them. See how beautiful it is. These rings are gorgeous. That's it. Okay, guys, the burgers are ready. And now we have to cover them with the tops like this. On it goes. And also, be sure to give it a little press to make it look nice and small. It'll look fantastic. There you go. See, it's dripping with juice. Look how much the patty is dripping. Now pay attention to this burger. What goes well with a cheese like this? That's right, jam. Made of Cowberry, sweet and sour. Just a touch. This combination is gonna be awesome. You'll bite into it and feel a light note of Cowberry appear. Okay, close it up. Nice. And the other one, that's it. And there we have it, guys, 4 burgers. Let's take a look inside. Point your cameras over here, gentlemen. We'll look at a cross-section of this beauty. We cut it in half. And then look inside. There, you see how it looks? The patty is juicy. Look at all this juice. Done. And then you take it like this. Delicious. The burger is really juicy. onion is crunchy, and the patty has a smoky flavor. Guys, this is well done. Now let's slice up the gourmet burger. Look how it turned out with the melted cheese. Mmm. It might be dripping down your arms and face, but guys, when your burger is juicy and delicious, this is the true mark of quality. Here are the ingredients: burger buns, ground beef, tomatoes, cheese slices, lettuce leaves, red onion, pickles, mayonnaise, ketchup, Cowberry Jam, and Taleggio cheese. All of this is easily affordable, even if you go for the gourmet version.